Okay, so Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference is starting today at 1, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. Just starting off with SPX, we can see some consolidation here the last 5 days pretty much. We consolidated above 4100, under 4200, right? So some might call this a bull flag, whatever it may be, but overall the best way I look at this is that the market held up, right? And that's the only way I can look at this chart. And from here, where do we go? Now we do have the big FOMC in June quad OPEX, for OPEX June 17th, and then obviously we have VIX expiration just 2 days before on Wednesday. And what exactly happens to for more information, best is please do hit the pre-market prep channel. A lot of information is there, but for now the market is holding above 4100, right? 4100 hold is strong, and the only way I look at this based on options data or based on my technical outlook is that under 4100 we can build up. Weakness can be built. Above 4100 market holds, or maybe it rips a little bit. Now the thing here is we do have a lot of put option. There is some support, right, that the market has hedged itself. If we make a directional move to the upside, so if you're somebody that reads the data and you see it, if the market makes the move to the upside towards here, from here, it starts going up slowly or whatever happens, that's very likely that the decay in those puts or is causing this move up. Okay, so that the market is being supportive and from those, and the move is being caused up. But if the market stays here, it gets sold, then more puts will be added. It's going to push the market down further. But by the time the OPEX comes on or after OPEX, there will be a nice little rally to the upside again then. All right, so these two scenarios that I'm looking at, and nobody knows the next candle. Let's see how they work out, what happens. But for now, 4100, the magnet level we have. Okay, 4100, 4150, and 4200. And above 4200, if we do happen to go towards 4300, if we do happen to hit this zone, and then this week by any chance, this will present some great opportunities for short scalps. So you just gotta sit on your hands and be patient. Trying to figure out the market here in this range will be hard, and it's hard. It won't be easy, right? It'll be more of a gambler's bet, I would call it, like to the upside or downside. So that's the reason I'm practicing a lot of patience the last few days. I want to see which way do we break down, which way do we build up. Okay, so no idea here. We'll watch patiently and let's see what happens. And then 8 and 21 EMA I mentioned last week. So far we're holding above the 8 and 21 EMA. Let's see how these averages work. If we happen to close under them, that's one of the technical indicators. Well, that will point to weakness. All right. Many indicators are in the market. It depends on what you use, what works the best for you. 8 and 21 EMA, I'm watching here carefully as well, which will give me a one small signal. This is a one small additional tool that I sometimes use. Okay. So we have that, and so 4300, my top level, 4000, big support. 4100, 4150 is like a magnet right now. Let's see what happens, and then let's go over Apple. Apple's conference starts today at 1 p.m. EST at our time, and then 10 o'clock Pacific, I believe, right? And but Apple again, just based on the overall chart, if I go on the weekly, I would say 150 is a very hard level. 150 matters the most. 150 hold will show strength, right? That does not mean it has to continue going up, but 150 hold alone will be good. And under 150, not good, and especially under 145. Under 145, weakness remains. All right, nothing has changed in the markets. Everything is the same. I shared a lot of things over the weekend by many analysts. I shared a bunch of posts in the channel. Some were bullish, some were bearish. They were all giving their reasoning, but who's right? Okay, we have no idea who's right. At the end of the day, I can only say one thing: manage size. Manage your size. Work your plan. If you like it, play it accordingly. Be disciplined. If it's time to exit, you take the exit. Don't get emotionally attached to it. If you're on the wrong side, that will kill accounts. Okay, and discipline is a must in this market, because we can absolutely rally from here. We have no idea, or we can absolutely dump. All right, but for the coming months, the way the market is going, weakness is present, is evident. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Amazon also split day today. Is going to be opening at 124, I believe, today. So let's see. But overall, I don't even know what level to give here. So let's wait until the Amazon chart is updated. And Google split coming up also in a couple of weeks or a few weeks, I believe. And tech everything's up pre-market. Do we continue all day? All right, that's a question. Don't end up foaming and start chasing calls at the open, just my opinion, because by the end of midday, things can reverse also. All right, because calls will be up a lot and you don't want to chase, so wait for a good entry. If you're bullish on the market, if you think the market goes up, be patient. And but here on Google, we are holding this near this support zone. If you guys see it, this is exactly where we stopped right now, this level from the previous breakout in April of 2021. I am on the weekly chart, please do note. So where do we go here? We can be range bound for some time here. All right, so let's see what happens here. I have nothing to say here to the upside or downside. We're just in a range bound and gotta respect the market, gotta accept it. Sometimes instead of up and down, it's just sideways, and I see sideways. Oil is strong, and the safe Spirit Airlines, JetBlue has made a little offer, I believe, for them. It's up a level pre-market airline. On the weekly, there's nothing exciting on this chart. Just holding a pre-market from the JetBlue offer. Let's see if it can just hold above 21.22. This can probably see towards 23.24 if that offer does come through and they go ahead with it. Then you can see much higher. Solar stocks are up nice today. So solar stocks, the White House, they're giving an exemption for 24 months on tariffs. Right. So read up the news on solar stocks. FSLR is up nice pre-market. Right, and the best thing that I can see on, let's go on the monthly chart on this, not even weekly. So on the monthly, we can see that it's holding above its previous breakout, right? This level right here, range, is holding right near it, okay? So this positive news from the solar, FSLR's next resistance roughly at 85, 86 if it runs. So pay attention to solar stocks here, please. Read up on the news if you haven't. Solar stocks, pay attention, because these things can, if the news is real and if they like it, they can run this up. Obviously, don't chase, they can give up gains also, but just keep an eye on it. FSLR is one, RUN, I have another one that you can keep an eye on it. Alright, it's down a lot, so keep an eye on RUN, and then I have SUNP as well as PWR, and keep an eye on this name as well, right? A lot of people will be drawing these patterns on these names, right? Like a falling wedge type of a pattern. Let me just draw this over. So, and these things can definitely run and provide a little shot, right? So keep an eye on these names. You can definitely see these move roughly right here, 23, 24 bucks. So pay attention to these names, they can probably run. Overall, managed size, that's all I can say. Market for me is just sideways. I'm still thinking in the sense that if I should make a play today or not, okay? So let's see what happens. I'll be here watching all day on voice chat. Pay attention, but please manage your accounts. Nobody is going to come and manage your account for you. It's up to you. Make wise decisions. Some days are not meant for trading. Some days are meant for trading. Some days it's just one trade, but some days you'll see there are 5, 6, 7 trades available. All right. So if you are patient, you will get to strike many times sometimes, but sometimes you just got to sit there and wait for the right opportunity. If you don't make money, if you miss a trade, at least you don't lose money. That's a huge statement. If you're not making money, at least you're not losing money. Sometimes you just got to sit on cash for some weeks. Right, one of my accounts that I have, it's actually down for the year. It's red, okay, from last year. Okay, I had some leaves, some swings. It did not go as planned. I'm very transparent about my positions. I don't hide nothing. It's real, right? I'm not trying to say that I'm always making money. No, Ricky, no, I'm wrong many times, right? All my other accounts are green, yes, but this one particular account, I've been just sitting on cash for the last 3-4 months, right? I've just been sitting on cash, making very tiny, small trades. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to kick that in. So. Sometimes you just gotta be patient and wait. All right, so don't be in a revenge that you have to make money. You gotta do this. Listen to some podcasts. Listen to Ray Dalio. Look out some documentaries on trading. Watch margin calls. See what these big boys go through sometimes. So decision making sometimes it requires a lot of patience, right? God bless. I hope you guys are listening to what I'm saying, but. Salman, any impact on the market because of North Korean missile? I don't have anything to say on that, to be honest. Andrew, for JPM puts, my entry looks like it was early. For now, JPM is holding, I gotta admit it, but the best thing I did was manage my size. They were up nice. I did not sell. I did not get my fills. I was off by 20 cents. Unfortunately, I'm still holding, yes. I do have till July mid-month, so I'm not too worried. Let's see how it goes. One can argue this is a bull flag or resistance. I'm going to watch it again this week and see what happens. But June 17th, the monthly OPEX is the main. All right, so I'll be watching into that for adjusting my position. Okay, and Andrew, one another thing, my position sizes are very small, so I do accept some losses, and that's fine. All right, as long as overall I'm up net, that's all I care about in the week or maybe a month or maybe quarterly. Okay, and